Hey guys, David Fine here from Keys Moths. I'm here with my son Lorenzo.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Today we are in southernmost Florida in Dade County, in some of these pine rocklands, and we are looking for the Florida Duskywing butterfly. It's decreased in its range for the last couple decades because of habitat fragmentation and because these hammock plants keep overgrowing the pinelands, and it chokes out their host plants. So it's been harder and harder to find them. But guys, we're gonna look. We are in Everglades National Park today, and we're gonna go see if we can find Ephrydes, brunnea, floridensis. Can you say that?
No, I'm not even.
You're not even gonna try.
Ephrydes.
Brunnea,
Brunnea, Ephrydes.
floridensis.
Floridensis. I was close.
Floridensis. He was close. Guys, let's go try and find one of South Florida's more increasingly rare butterflies. Let's go. All right, leaving gate 4, we're gonna walk across the street over to
We're not getting in the car?
Not yet. We're gonna walk across the street to gate 3. We're gonna not get hit by a car. If there were any cars. No cars?
No.
Okay. This one's a little bit more grown up, so this might be a quicker walk. If there's no open pineland here, then we're gonna have to search for another spot because a lot of dragonflies here. This looks like a tropical little paradise for stuff, but this is more hardwood hammock, guys. This is not pineland, even though there's pines up there. This would need to be burned in order to maintain a Florida leafwing Bartram's hairstreak habitat. As you can see, plants like these velvet seeds and tamarins and other plants are starting to grow up, and they will choke out the croton plants. There won't be any more croton here. Once it was burned, if it's burned, then the croton would come right back. But, oh, there's a Florida Duskywing. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Let's see how close she'll let me get. It's a female. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. It's a Florida Duskywing female, guys. Oh, she's cooperative. Awesome. This feeds on Locust Berry, and we did a little video on Locust Berry earlier, and this is why we would focus on Locust Berry. The female, oh, she flew. You see where she went? Yeah, right there. Getting older and fatter, guys. It's not as easy getting up and down chasing these things. Okay, we're gonna try and do this really gently. Nope. Oh boy. Well, she's cooperating. She's not flying away. Okay. Look at that. Florida Duskywing, Ephrydes brunnea, floridensis. You gonna remember that, son?
Floridensis.
Yeah, good job. She's just popping along, getting nectar from some of these low flowers here, low growing weeds. The range on this butterfly is very limited, guys. Very, very limited. All right, I'm gonna take some pictures. Well, this female Florida Duskywing has been most cooperative, and I just want to say thank you very, very much. And we're gonna go hunt for our other endangered butterfly friends. So thank you so much. Enjoy your nectar. Bye now. Oh, this is somehow this is a male. Oh, there's two. Yeah, there's two.
Right there.
Where's the other one?
Oh, there's both of them.
Where at?
Right there.
Bless you. Oh, I see one. Okay, let's see if he'll sit still long enough to be on video. I'd love to get the male and the female. Where'd they go, guys? Pain in the buttus. Where'd they go? This is Locust Berry. It's a common plant in the pinelands of the pine rocklands of the lower South Florida, Miami-Dade County. This is a nice big bush here. It's about 3.5 feet tall. We are in Everglades National Park. It's actually I think this is gate 4, Pine Rocklands. Guys, this is a plant. It's got really pretty flowers. It loves this rocky substrate that used to be coral reef before the Ice Age, and now lives in this pine area and is the host plant for Ephrydes brunnea, the Florida Duskywing butterfly. And when we see this, we know that there's a good chance that we can see Florida Duskywing. So we're going to try and find some. Florida Duskywings are dimorphic. The females have like that real pretty lavender color. I'll try and get some images of that. Males are more dark brown, but it's a beautiful plant. And the caterpillars will make a tent by taking a few of these stems and using silk and weaving the silk together, and the caterpillar will live inside of a little tent like that. I'm looking for caterpillars. I haven't seen one yet, but this is exactly where you would look for the caterpillars of Florida Duskywing. So it's a great plant. Tropical pine rocklands, guys, is like I said, is an endangered habitat. These are the Miami-Dade pines, /pines, and it's a beautiful, beautiful habitat. It's really difficult to walk out there because of the rocky substrate. Used to be coral reef. It grows great in your gardens down here in South Florida, and it's a great host plant. So, guys.
What was that right there?
Oh, I think I see one. Oh, that's a different one. Different butterfly. Who are you? Ah, she flew. Okay, I don't know what. What are you? Is that Lorenzo acheus? Let's see if I can get my camera to focus here on this little skipper. Let's see if I can get this guy in view here. Won't focus. Focus. Well, I think that's Lorenzo acheus, common butterfly. He's flying up and down the trail here. Just landed again. Let's see if we can do this again. Yeah, he's not gonna let me. Where are you going to land, Lorenzo acheus? You gonna land there? Okay, that might be better for a video. Yeah. He's gonna open his wings. Oh. I'm gonna get in the sun here. Okay. This is not the best angle. All right, well. Try and get some video of him, Lorenzo. He's like, oh, dragonfly tried to get him.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what he was doing?
Yep. Dragonfly just tried to pick him off. All right, there's signs of life. It's good. All right, guys, there is a cabbage palm bloom. And there is a polka dotted wasp moth indulging in the blooms, guys. Check it out. That's pretty cool. Oh, there he goes.
See, dude.
Well, is he gonna land? Yeah, he's gonna land. Nope, he's gonna fly. He's gonna fly. What a pain in the butt. Okay, let's not get poison wood on us.
Poison wood?
Yes, it is. No. All right, polka dotted wasp moth, common bug, even in residential areas because of the oleander that it will use as a host plant. But it feeds on a bunch of other pineland plants, so we get to see those out here as well. So let's see what else we can find. First one to spot a largemouth bass.
I don't know if there is there any here?
I don't know. I think this is fresh. It looks like a spring, some kind of spring fed something. This is a lot more open, and I would expect to see some form of croton plants here because they like this more open stuff. However, I'm not seeing any croton. So I'd love to see some croton. I am not seeing any. It's a lot easier on the ankles to go
Oh,
on.
look at that. Oh, dragonfly.
Dragonfly. Lorenzo, what do you think of this place?
It's cool.
It's a little interesting, huh? A
It's,
little bit of a lake here.
yeah,
Spring-fed lake, I think.
it's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool. I haven't seen any fish yet.
Yeah.
So,
Me either, dude.
very clear water in that lake. It's pretty cool. Rocky banks. That's Pine Island right there. So that's what they call Pine Island.
Mine is man.
That's a little tiny little blip. If only it had some leaf wings. Oh, is it? Oh no, it's a Gulf Fritillary. There's not many 3.5-inch orange butterflies down here. Gulf Fritillary is one of them. I thought it was a leaf wing. But that's a female Gulf Fritillary laying eggs. I don't see any. Oh, there it is. There's her host plant, Passiflora suberosa. She knows where it is, boys and girls. All right, well, that's not what we're looking for.
You got me excited there.
I did too. Got myself excited. All right, here's another brunnea, guys.
Oh, dude, George.
And it's got some chunks out of his wing. Her wing, it's a girl. Focus. Focus. Oh, it is focused. All right, well, this brunnea has some chunks out of her wing. That definitely, the one on the right forewing definitely looks like a lizard. A lizard tried to grab this girl and failed. She lived to fly another day, and that's part of the peril of our Lepidoptera friends, is they've got a lot of enemies. A lot of dragonflies flying around, a lot of lizards, lots of stuff trying to eat them all the time. So keep flying, Skipper. Go lay some eggs and keep populating your species. I see one more.
Oh my god. I can breathe. Is that a male?
Female. But she's a beaut. There's another girl. Ephrydes brunnea floridensis, y'all. What a beaut. All right, where are the dudes? Lots of girls out in this path. Saw one male, didn't let me video it. He was very skittish. We'll see if we can find him. There's a buckeye. I think it's a tropical buckeye, guys. Okay, how close will you let me get? Oh, you suck. That was fairly close.
Get it?
Yeah, it landed again. Buckeyes are a pain in the butt. This is, he's flying, flying, flying. He flew. Oh yeah. She is flying. Tropical buckeye. That is Pricey's Everetti, I think. Pricey's Everetti, I believe. Oh, there she is. All right, come here. She knows I'm after her. Okay, go fly then. All right, Lorenzo sees a dusky wing on the blooms of this palm, but it's in a very awkward space. Oh, he's flying. Hold on. This is a male dusky wing, guys. You stink. Stinker. All right, so cabbage palm blooms are good for dusky wings, guys. Oh, coming back? Coming back? Dude, come back. Oh!
And die.
I almost died. How cool are you, buddy? Oh yeah, look at a butterfly. Huh. Rufflin's feathers. There he goes. Broadtail, I think.